Now, you also know that we had this feature for the last few months, indeed, where we're allowing South Africans, I think, turning good South Africans into great South Africans, we call them, getting people who are students in the media industry, advertising industry, PR, all that sort of thing, either students or people who've just started getting involved in that particular industry. And we've had about 10 people here, and it's been absolutely fantastic so far. Well, the latest guest we have is Marisa Louw. Marisa, thanks for joining us, man.
Thank you, Ashraf.
All right, so now you're unusual in the sense that you already have a job. So you're not classically a student, but you're with McCann, the McCann World Group, I see. But
right.
But why are you here then?
Well, I'm here today to learn more about journalism, advertising, media in general, public relations, which is where I am in now. I started 3 years ago with McCann World Group as the manager to the executive officers. And in June last year, I was asked if I can look into public relations for the company.
Okay, you obviously realize that if you are in PR, you better understand how the media works.
Absolutely.
Right, so what have you learned so far? You've had a 1 hour chat with us behind the scenes.
A lot of preparation.
Don't give away all the secrets, but what have you learned?
Time management, project management, pre-planning. All the important things.
And allowing for power failures as well.
Yes.
Something along that line. Okay, we're going to look forward to you spending the next 2 hours with us, and we'll chat to you just before the program ends at around 11 o'clock.
Thank you for having me here.
There you are, Marisa Louw, Public Relations and Executive Assistant at the McCann World Group. Last thing before we leave, we've had this campaign where we're allowing people, South Africans, to come in and those who are training in the industry of media and marketing to spend 3 hours with us. Well, the latest person has been here for the last 3 hours, Marisa Louw, who is involved with the McCann World Group, but she's now moved into PR and she spent 3 hours with us. What's it been like?
Wow. It's been an amazing experience. Thank you so much for having me here. I really appreciate it. The things that I've learned here, 4 big things that I can pull down that I'm taking back with me to the office.
Tell me, I want to know. 4 big things.
As the presenter or the interviewer, you really need to understand your subject. You need to be well read. You need to know what you're talking about. You need to be able to think on your feet. The things that happen in studio that you don't know as the listener what is happening out there. The fact that you plan for things. I mean, when you asked me the first question, what I saw is the pre-planning. Now, you've gone through that hour of pre-planning, and there's things that don't happen that way. So your crisis management is amazing, something I've learned.
Okay, and you're a good observer. Thank you so much for that. And I hope it works out for you in the future. And best of luck with your PR at McCann World Group, Marisa.
Thank you very much, Ashraf.
All right, there you are. Marisa Louw. Now, you can do so as well.